Jeff Bernhard, your executive gardener here. Hey, we're on location at a special location. It's special to me, but most of you know I have a country house. I'm fortunate enough to have a ranch house out south of Brenham, Texas, and I also have a city house in Houston. The reason I come out here, I bought about 5-6 acres. It's very quiet, and the reason I came out here is quite frankly to get rid of the stress and enjoy gardening. So what I did is I have an old chicken coop I'll show you here that I'm sitting in, and I put about 12-15 raised beds, all individually irrigated. And the chicken coop, which I'll show you in a special video, it's got leaves on it right now, is completely enclosed, so we keep all the critters, the birds, away from it. Out here I have about 20-25 different grapevines, wine vines. I'll talk about that in a second, and I'll show you a little bit about pruning grapevines. Got some nectarine trees, apple trees, and a variety of other things, including tobacco plants, tobacco for cigar tobacco, which I'll show you about too on this video. But anyway, this is the place I come out. It's quiet. We've got 5-6 acres, and it's just a lot of fun. It's my playhouse, and I just got to get my family to come out with me more. But I can put on my cowboy hat, get out of the boardroom, off of conference calls and all that. And that's why we started the Executive Gardener. If you're like me and you're in conference calls and meetings and traveling around the country, it's nice to get away from people and just get here with the land, get your hands a little dirty, and so forth. So I'm going to show you a few things today. I'll show you a quick scope of my little gardening place here, kind of a little place in heaven. And then I'm going to show you about how to effectively prune grapevines. And then on top of that, I'll show you my tobacco plants. If any of you, I have free seeds, so I'm probably not going to harvest the tobacco this year, but I have plenty of seeds for Connecticut shade, Cuban tobacco, and I believe, anyway, another type of tobacco. But if any of you want those seeds, at the end of the video, send me comments. I'll mail them to you, and you'll have some free cigar tobacco seeds. Actually, tobacco grows extremely well in Houston, Texas. I just don't have the time. The easy part's growing it. The hard part is fermenting it, curing it, and all that type of stuff, which unfortunately I found I don't have the time to do. It's easier just to purchase my own cigars instead of grow them. But anyway, quick story I want to tell you here about the grapevines, which are all behind me here, and I'll get a close-up soon. But out here in Texas and in Louisiana and Florida and Carolinas, it's very humid, it's very hot all time of year. We don't get much chill hours. And there's an insect, a bug called a sharpshooter. The sharpshooter carries around a bacteria that basically kills off grapevines. So if you have Chardonnay grapevines, Merlot, Cabernet, any of those grapevines that you would find growing in Napa, Sonoma, most parts of the country, they just simply won't grow here. They will die of something called Pierce disease. Pierce disease is what happens when that sharpshooter bug transfers the bacteria into the grapevine. It basically is like a person that gets cardiovascular disease. The bacteria builds up inside the wood and stops water flow to the extremities of the plant and kills it eventually. So, of course, one of the great things about gardening is living and learning. I learned that. Unfortunately, I had to pull out 10 to 15 different Merlot, Cabernet vines, and I replaced them with Lamanto vines, black Spanish vines, muscadine, and I think I said Blanc de Bois, excuse me. And all of those are pierce resistant or tolerant, so they will grow in humid, hot environments like Houston, which is close to where I live here. So anyway, I'll show you a video about pruning and what I do here, and I'll be cutting back these vines, you know, I guess in the future, I'm not prepared now, but if anybody wants some free, well, actually I may save it for you. So if anybody wants some grape cuttings, I could probably send you those as well, grapevine cuttings. But anyway, I'm going to stop for now. I'll show you a little bit, an update from the tobacco plants, the beds, and also the grape pruning vines, so we come back bigger and better next year. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, Jeff back here in my garden. I'll just give you a quick view of what the garden looks like. So this is my country house in New Ulm, and you'll see there's a complete fenced in with chicken wire, there's leaves on top of it now, but all up, down and around. It's about 30 by 50 feet. Got a little shed here. And all of these, there's all these individual beds that are throughout. So I built all these. Each of these beds you'll see here is filled with manure and about 4 inches of wood chips. Kind of got into that back at the Eden Garden, but it seems to be working fairly well. But each of these are replenished every year. Each of these individual beds are individually irrigated, as you'll see there. They have a turn on and off switch. I control the amount of water that goes into each of them, each of the beds. And most of these, since I'm not out here all the time, are what I would call low maintenance type of crops. So blueberries, raspberries, grapes. So I stay away from tomatoes and peppers and things that tend to ripen quickly and go bad if you don't get them. So here is kind of a little tour. Again, that's the shed that I have in the middle here, but as you'll see all up and around, I call it my octagon, like the UFC fighting octagon. This is my gardening octagon for the executive gardener, but I have about 12 different beds all throughout, and it's just great. Each of them I control the irrigation and what goes into them, and you'll see what we're looking at here. I'll show you in a second. We're going to get into pruning some of these grapevines that you see are now dormant for the year. So this is a little tour of my my octagon gardening center here in New Ulm, Texas. Okay, so here we have one of our grapevines, and I'm going to show you real quick how I prune it. You can see that it's grown here, and it's grown all the way up. And some of the grapevines actually have some like that one that are against the fence that have grown all the way up and over top of the octagon, so they're all the way on the outside. So again, I guess if some of you want some grape clippings, I can send them to you. Just send me it in your comments. So any of my subscribers, if you want to grow your own grapevines, I'll save a few of these cuttings. And if you want to send me the shipping and handling, I can send this out to you. But these are from 3 or 4 year old vines. Some of my vines are less than that, but these are for 2, 3 year old vines. So I'll kind of show you what you want to do. So we're here just about December 1st of 2013, and all the growth is pretty much done, which means that this vine is going to be dormant for the most part for the rest of the year. So what you want to do is you want to clip back these grapevines as much as possible, prune them so the growth is focused on the root system. And one of the good things you'll want to do is get a good 10-10-10 fertilizer and spread it around, not right on up against the base of the plant here, but spread it around in a nice circle around the plant, and it'll soak in throughout the year. And I think in the spring you should have a very nice crop. So this, again, pruning the grapevine is healthy, and you want to cut back. So I'm not a pro at this, but I usually leave, if you'll take a look here on this grapevine, you see some buds and some nodes coming out of it. I usually leave about 2 of those per clip. So what I'll do is, you'll see here, this is coming up here. This is established wood. I'll simply, if I can zoom in here, there we go, clip that off. There's a few here. I'll clip that off, and a few here coming up from the stem. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll clip right here, and just do the same. You'll see, you can tell by a grapevine. I'll kind of put my glove down here, but this is starting to get nice and thick, which is what you want. That's where that goes down into the roots and so forth. So that's exactly what you want, actually. But so when this is done, I'll come back and show you what my grapevines look like. But I'll go through a few of these, clip them off, and then give you an example how you should effectively prune grapevines for the winter. Hey everybody, Jeff, your executive gardener. Hey, I want to show you something. I live in Houston, Texas. A lot of people say you can't grow tobacco in Houston, Texas. Let me just show you something. I have a special little crop. I didn't pay much attention. I threw little seeds out this year, and I'll show you what I got. I'll bring the camera up closer, but in general, I got a ton of tobacco here. I've probably got enough. I don't smoke cigarettes. I smoke cigars, and I'll show you some of these leaves. And this is Cuban tobacco, Habana tobacco, Connecticut leaf, Connecticut broadleaf. So any of my subscribers, if you would like me to send you some free cigar tobacco seeds or cigarette tobacco seeds, there's 2 or 3 different variety here, mostly Cuban style, Connecticut broadleaf, Connecticut shade, and I think a few others, but I'll send them to you. You need a hot, humid environment like Houston, and about 120 days to grow it out. It starts the size of a grain of salt, and eventually we'll get to this plant, which I've chopped down, which is about 8 feet tall. But let me just take one of these leaves off and show you what the size of it is, and then I'll show you what I'm going to be giving away here. So, just give me a second here. So, take a look at a leaf. This is one of the leaf I grow. Look at my head. I've got a pretty big head too. So, take a look at that. So this is I think this is a Connecticut broadleaf. This is the type of leaf you would find, it's rolled up, it's dried, it's fermented, you would find in fine tobacco anywhere in the world, okay? So I think, again, the seed is from Cuba or Dominican Republic, but look how beautiful this, let me get up close to this. It's just absolutely a gorgeous leaf. Again, I'm not going to use this year, I don't have the time, but if you want the seeds, send me a note. You have to be a subscriber of the Executive Gardener YouTube channel. But if you know people that smoke cigarettes or whatever, I'll show you how much I have here. It's crazy. It's enough to last. If you smoke cigarettes, I'm not in favor of smoking cigarettes, but if you are, I got enough tobacco here that would last you a year, year and a half, 2 years. You make your own tobacco if it's a cigarette or a cigar. You don't have any of the chemicals in it. And it's just fresh stuff. But the reason I'm doing it is I'll give you the seeds. So at the top of every tobacco plant are pods that look like this. They're beautiful flowers. And each of these pods contains thousands of seeds. They're a grain of salt. I'll ship these to you. You can start your own plant. You need to start them indoors. There's plenty of videos on YouTube, including mine, that shows you how to grow your own tobacco seed. But this is what I'll ship you. It's at the top of every plant. Let me just give you a close-up view here, if you don't mind. I'll move the camera to show you exactly how much tobacco I have. So, if you'll see there, each plant is about 6 to 8 feet tall, and it is everywhere. And this is just about a quarter of what I grew this year. Again, when you use tobacco, it's only for the leaves. Some beautiful leaves. It's got, some of them are a little torn up because I ripped them out. But again, if you are a subscriber of the Executive Gardener YouTube channel, send me a comment, get in contact with me. I'll send you some seeds, free seeds. All you have to do is pay a few dollars for shipping and handling, and off you go. You have some seeds for the spring. So I hope you enjoyed this brief video about growing tobacco in Texas. It grows very well, as it does most of the United States. If you want your own seeds, let me know. I'll send you a bunch. I'll bring them home with you. Have a great day. This is the Executive Gardener. Hello everybody, Jeff with the Executive Gardener. Hey, I just made a video. I gave you a glimpse a few videos ago of my ranch house, my country house, my vineyard. And so what I decided to do is, if you are a subscriber of the Executive Gardener YouTube channel, I cut off a bunch of cuttings from some of my plants. So I have a Cabernet Sauvignon, I have a Muscadine, which actually I'm going to keep for myself, and I have a Chardonnay cuttings. So as you'll see, I cut these cuttings off. If you've never done grape vine cuttings, go to YouTube, another channel. It's pretty easy to do. You can see how to do it. You basically just put root hormone in it, you stick it in some soil in a humid environment, and it grows. But in addition to just these, I decided that I made a few more. You'll see I have a few bags, one of Pinot Noir, one of Chardonnay, and I think another one of Cab. So I have some more. They're wrapped in a moist towel. And if you are interested and you are a subscriber of the Executive Gardener's YouTube channel, shoot me a note or a comment. I'll send you these at no cost. Well, no cost for the cuttings. What you'll have to do is pay a few bucks for shipping and handling, and then you will have your very own vineyard. So I've checked all of these. None of these have Pierce disease. They're in good shape. And I'll ship them to you over the winter so you can plant them in the spring. Again, send me a comment. It'll be out to you if you are a subscriber of the Executive Gardener YouTube channel. And these are straight from my vineyard. So cuttings of each. When you send me a comment, let me know what you want. If you want Cab, you want Pinot Noir, or you want Chardonnay. And I can get that out to you. I only have a few, so the first few I get, I'm probably going to send 3 or 4 to each person. Let me know. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. This is the Executive Gardener, out.